Matt Williams has never hidden his dislike of the Springboks' power game, their 7-1 bench split, or their domination at scrum time. But after South Africa dismantled Ireland 24-13 in Dublin, he did something unusual. He praised them, and then, in the very next breath, demanded that World Rugby step in and stop them. That tells you everything you need to know about how completely the Boks broke Ireland. While we've got some honest talk to be had about Ireland, let's not forget we witnessed a masterful team performance from South Africa, Williams told off the ball. He then praised the Boks for doing something every great team does, understanding the law book better than their opponents. What they did with the 7-1 bench, there's the laws. How can we best exploit these laws to our advantage? They're not doing anything illegal with the 7-1 bench, we all know that, but they exploited it to their advantage, and here again, what did we see South Africa do? They exploited the laws. It's really smart, I'm not criticizing, but it was completely to their advantage. They took the laws and they used them brilliantly, be it at the scrum, the breakdown. What they did, they were quite superb. Superb, that's the word he used. Yet somehow, after acknowledging brilliance, Williams pivoted into his long-running crusade, trying to neuter the scrum. Ireland were destroyed at set piece. They gave up a penalty try. Their props, Andrew Porter and Paddy McCarthy, were both sent to the bin. They were shoved off the ball, folded and embarrassed. And instead of saying Ireland were dominated, Williams insisted the problem is the laws themselves. I feel sorry for referee Carly in many ways, but if you go to the law book, the scrum is there to restart play. That's what it says in the law book. It was never meant to dominate the game. He wants fewer penalties, less reward for dominance, a return to short-arm free kicks. When I played and when I started coaching, it wasn't a penalty to be pushed off the ball. It shouldn't be a penalty when you're pushed off the ball. That's the contest. In other words, if you get destroyed, you shouldn't be punished for it. South Africa are the best in the world at that incentive. They get the long arm penalty. When I was playing, it was a short arm, free kick. He then unleashed his biggest criticism. That was just horrible. All those people that came to watch that game and on TV, it was a disaster. Not only was it a disaster because you had so much scrummaging and penalties, there were yellow cards coming out from scrummaging, which completely ruined the game. The whole thing cascaded down from that. Ruined the game or exposed Ireland? South Africa didn't break the laws. They played within them, better than anyone else on earth. And that's exactly why Williams wants World Rugby to step in. There is no way the big countries are up for the change. Until we do, we're going to get games like that. It makes it very boring and frustrating to watch. Perhaps the real frustration isn't the scrum, it's that Ireland had no answer to it. And it's easier for pundits to demand law changes than to admit that the Boks' physical dominance is something no Northern Hemisphere side can solve right now. So here's the question, should World Rugby step in because South Africa are too powerful, or should teams finally learn how to cope with Bok rugby? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more brutally honest Springbok coverage, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel.